Hey, what's up? We're back. It's been, I don't have any music yet, so give me 1 second. I'll try to do all this beforehand, but you know how that goes. Hey, Jason, what's up? Let's see. I don't think, yeah, I got alerts on this thing here. Okay, I thought that, would give me like the random playlist, but it seems to be just going to the next one. So we'll see where it starts on there. Let's see. Let's make sure my alerts are working. Luke, what's up? How are you? Yes, I see the sushi roll there. Uh, let's go back. I see the sushi. I don't know if anybody's actually watching this on Twitter directly or not, but I'm trying to switch it up, trying something new, and seeing how that works out. So let's see. Excuse me for the live fiddling here, but let's see if we can get these alerts and things working here. I'm here for the chill, not for the NgRx. Mike, Brocky, what's up? Feel free to chill and not NgRx. That's completely fine. I'm just here to tinker with some stuff anyway. So let's see. What am I missing here? Cool. How you been, Mike? It's been a while. I haven't talked to you in a minute. What's new? Hope you have had a good week so far, and everybody else in the chat. Thanks for coming through. I guess I should have said that from the jump there. We don't have to dive right into the code here. This music is pretty chill, I must say, for like early early in the morning. So we're gonna roll with it. Let's see. Same old thing, just trying to make some code better. Yep, I know how that is. Okay, local chatting. Hey, Marco, what's up? Now, where is my music not coming through here on Twitch? Okay. Maybe that's a Twitch thing. I'm not sure. Oh, you said it's not coming through on Twitch. Oh, here, but it's very low. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can. That I think I can do something about. It'll probably be louder. It's probably just louder in my headphones. Let me know if that's better or worse. Either way. Like I said, I'm like streaming all the things here. Got it now. Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm testing out I guess I'm doing a few things. I'm testing out I'm using Restream to stream to Twitch and Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter at the same time. So I'm trying to see if that actually works. I don't even know if the Twitter thing has chat, because I don't guess there's a public way to test that privately without people seeing that you're live, but or if there's a way to bring the chat in from that. Let's see, what else am I missing here? My chat's still not loading up here, so let's see what's going on with that. Messages. I'll bring that up here so you can at least see what's going on there. For Something is chewing up my resources also. I don't know what it is just yet. But I know this is what you came here for, to see me fiddle on camera, but if you're chilling, I'm chilling. And that's how we're gonna go with it. I'll bring my screen share up here in a second. If I can get this window resized. And we'll see what the random music plays here on Spotify, on Chill Hop. Hey, Arab Skills YT. I'm doing good. How are you? Last time I dabbled with OBS and Streamlabs were hogs on a Mac. Yeah, I might be, I don't know if I'm even worse, but I'm doing this like on a Linux machine, so we're going like full hardcore here. But yeah, I'm not doing anything. Maybe I got too many things running here. Okay, let's cut off the restream dashboard here. Maybe that will help. And let's see. Okay, messages. Okay, started polling. Okay, I'm gonna try to get my chat loaded here. I don't know what's going on with it. Messages. Let's see if we can get it, because it's not bringing in Twitch chat or the refresh. All right. All right, let's switch over here and see what's going on. If this may be the deal with the overlay, deal with the stream while on stream, type streamception. But I do want to know why the chat messages are not coming through. So let's see. Okay, side project.live, messages. Okay, so that still says pending. Okay, maybe I have something. Maybe it's not connecting to, that's why it's not bringing up the. All right, I may just have to switch back. Am I frozen? Looks like I'm frozen. Okay, maybe I'm back now. It looks like, at least from my point of view, it looks like I was frozen there for a second. So, like I said, okay, let's check the network things again. Okay, WebSockets, messages. Doesn't look like I'm getting anything back here. 4200. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's try alerts. Localhost. See, this is why I have to fiddle with the stream every time right beforehand to make sure the stuff is working. And then you jump on, and here we are. Okay, so that's not working. I mean, that is working. I see alerts now, but I still don't see chat. Messages. Okay, so that one came through at least. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3. Living in a van. Appreciate the test message there. Let's see if I do another one. The Twitch auth should be ready now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, still not getting retrieving avatars. So what's going on there? 200. Okay, we at least got chat flowing in from Twitch, so I think that'll be enough for me to move forward anyway. I'll have to do some more debugging to see what's going on there. Okay, so where I left off last time was if you're here for the chill, you can enjoy the music, but like I said, working on the another sample for NgRx, and this is based on the getting started from Angular. Okay, I don't know. Avatars, schmavatars, yes. That seems to be the trend for today. Let's see. Stop the polling. All right. I think we're polling on the right one here. Let's try one on YouTube and see if that one comes through, because I can't really tell. Anyway, okay, so we spent some time fiddling. Now I guess I can actually get into the things. Trying to make an example based on the NgRx example, not the NgRx, Angular getting started. So we got the things I had last time. If you were here for the last live stream, if you weren't, do a quick recap. This is like the bare bones setup that you need for setting up the, hey Maro, what's up? How are you? Glad you could join or drop in. And also have to catch myself up to where I was last time. So products, the Angular getting started is based on products, and I am introducing NgRx into it to try to get a baseline for at least for the video that I'm going to put together for it. So I'm going to do some intro content, and I also want to do some, I guess, more advanced content, some things around like choosing the best operator for effects, because I think those rules are pretty similar to the rules for RxJS. So that may be a separate video itself. We'll see. But yeah, I did products, set up some state here or selectors here to get the items. Pretty straightforward. And then we set up the product list here. For that. So I probably have to do some, no, I'm going to have to do some refactoring here to kind of structure things. I'm continuing on the NgRx 201. There you go. I am still working on this, another sample app for NgRx that I'm going to hopefully make a video out of, which will have a little bit of, the goal is to have a little bit of everything. So you can go from like seeing how you introduce it into an app. You start out with like the baseline stuff, and then maybe it'll progress into some more advanced things. But I like to have these examples out here that I can at least point people to for that. So that'll be what that's about. Yeah, the 101, as Living in Advance said, the 101 content and the 201 content. And I don't know what happens when you get to where you graduate. Maybe just graduate on something else at some point. But that's fine also. That one's a little mellow. So we'll switch that one. Okay. So we got shared state. Let's see, ngserve. I believe I can use 4201. I don't think that port is currently occupied, since I got running all the servers here. Engineering schools, those 100 levels actually do mean something. Yeah, that is correct. When I was in definitely when I was in college, he had to go through start at the 101 levels and ended up with the 401 levels. Or if you go to grad school, then you get into the 5 and even the 5 and 600s. They kind of dig into your area of specialization, like you said. So yeah, 300 levels are the hardest and 400 is specialized. Yep. Let's see. Okay, I need an easier way to switch between these things. So let's, oh, that looks on there, but I guess it looks okay. Bring it into view some. Okay, so this looks familiar. And let's see, I have shared state, shared state, but I do want to make this, at least put a folder in for products. And this is, I'm sure this is going to break some things, but okay, why can I select more than one file at once? So we're going to move these into the products folder and update imports for product actions. Yes, let's see. Shared state products, reducer, it didn't prompt me for that one, so we'll update that one. And in the app module. Okay, so okay. So now that I have at least products in its own folder, I'm going to create an index file here and bring in these products. Yeah, I did go to grad school because it was on my list, on my checklist of things that I wanted to accomplish. I mean, it was rough because I was working full time and going to grad school was not fun. So by the time I was ready, I was definitely ready for it to be done once I was at the end, or when I was really close to the end. So it was definitely a grind to finish out this last bits of it, but made it there. So okay, so we got product import stars product actions and products feature. So let's go back here and do some refactoring. I haven't done like, did you do a thesis or a project? For grad school, we didn't have to, we had to do a project. I definitely didn't do a thesis. We had to do a project. And of course, what made it more challenging was that it was all on I did grad school all online. So there was that too. I remember doing the undergrad project for graduating, and that one was in person, but still ran into some of the same challenges due to people's schedules and things. So but yes. What about you? Did you do a thesis or a project? I want to say I remember you telling me you went to grad school. Okay, select all. I don't have any selectors in here, so we're gonna keep it how we create. Get a project, yeah. I mean, I like the project, like doing the projects, as long as everybody's doing their part and everything. It tends to work out that way. So hey, Black Tomcat. Oh, project was solo. Okay. I didn't know you could do solo projects in that way. Okay, where was I? Product selectors. Did you have to do something like really complex there if you care to share? Product state, yes. Okay, so what I would normally do here is export const select product items. Not products feature. State dot items. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything also, because my alerts might be project live. Make sure I'm not missing any follows here. Albert Tot Dev, thanks for the follow. I didn't want to leave you out there. Appreciate that. So product selectors. Select product items. Since I was getting a master's in software engineering, project didn't have to be complex, but had to go through the software development life cycle. I see. Yeah, we had to do something, I think for my grad school project, it was, we had to like evaluate, we had to evaluate a company and like their supply chain and figure out a plan how, you know, that company would basically make money. They would have some product and how they would make money and get their business plan together to do that. And we had to incorporate a little bit of everything for that, as far as like what their strategy was, who they would what other companies they might be involved with, that sort of thing. So product actions. Yeah, it was an interesting project. I remember because at least for undergrad, we had to do one for, well, we chose HP back then as for undergrad. The grad project was different, but for undergrad we chose HP as the company to choose and like evaluate what they would do and how they could stay relevant, I guess, at that time. And I think some of the things it was funny because some of the things that they actually ended up doing as a company were some of the things that we kind of landed on for the project. So I thought that was pretty cool, as far as like collaborating with other companies that had strengths that they didn't have. Finite singularity. Make a stream, baby, then you unaffiliate. Yes, I am not in the affiliate program anymore, at least not for now anyway. I don't know if I even applied to get back in, but if they would let me. But yes, that is true. I offboarded from the affiliate program so I could stream to multiple places at the same time. So you could call it an experiment, but that's where I'm at the moment. So yeah, no more affiliates for now. We'll see. Project was to use a particular tool that stimulated the growth of an open source project based on the different community members. That seems very applicable to what to what you're doing now. Well, maybe not what you're doing now, maybe like your additional hobbies and things. But yeah, Mark, Finite Singularity, thanks for that. I appreciate the affiliate, the subs anyway. Now you see where my dilemma came from about if Tao worked with if I didn't have to be an affiliate to use Tao. Okay, so shared state products, product actions, enter. Always been intrigued by open source in its communities. Yeah, before I actually started doing open source, I was the same way. I always wanted to contribute, but like for me, the thing that I noticed anyway, or that I was looking at, was like, it was like the Linux. I think the Linux kernel was the thing through the lens I was looking at, and of course that's like a humongous project and extremely hard to get contributions in, and at least back then it was that kind of thing. So it was definitely a barrier from my point of view of trying to contribute to open source, because I only had a small scope of what you could actually contribute to. Did the simulation have anything in it about community members that would have a negative impact? Yeah, I'll be interested to know that also. Okay, so did a little bit of refactoring here. We got product actions and selectors. And then we got the enter here. Producer still the same. And I think we're still running correctly, or up and running here, so. Refresh. Yep. And this should still work because I don't think this one is actually tied to the store yet, but there's that. What kind of growth did it stimulate? Lines of code or number of contributors? Yeah, you're gonna have to I hope you're volunteering other people to stream. You're gonna have to if you do another stream at some point, you're gonna have, maybe you can talk about it in a little more depth, or maybe we can hop on the Discord, the open source Discord, and talk about it too. Not negative impact, but each actor was assigned a random value from 1 to 10 that indicated their ability to perform a task. So lower numbers meant actor wasn't good at performing that particular task. Interesting. Okay, so we got the product list going here. Still got side effects in here, but that'll be later. So let's move on to product details. Well, I do need to, let's see. I don't have any side effects yet. So let's go to product details. We got cart service and product. Yeah, I don't know. I've been, at least for me, been fortunate enough that the contributors for NgRx, for the most part, like all the contributors have been positive. Of course, you're gonna have people who want to, or people who like request features that you can't do, and then maybe they get a little salty about that. But contributor wise, it's been pretty solid throughout the growth of the project. The only other part of it would be, oh, nice. Only other part of it would be people who talk about issues in the project in a negative way, and I think that is like the other side of it. To where that would be a negative thing about maintaining open source. Yes, we're all glad to see finite singularity streaming again. People need their breaks, but we're glad when they come back. Okay, so what do I want to do here? We're gonna have to refactor this products thing into a service at some point. So let's do that. I don't know how many people in the chat we got that follow Angular here, but there's been some chatter about optional ng modules at some point, and I'd be interested if anybody has any opinions on those. I voiced mine on Twitter a few times about what it would look like, or if they would do it or not, or how they would do it and move everybody forward. And they do seem to have a plan in place for that, so that is good to hear. Twitch live code community is awesome. That is correct. Plans are good. Now, yeah, it wouldn't be that good if they're just like, yes, engine modules are optional. Good luck, everyone. Good luck migrating. Let's see, we're gonna return of products. I like deadlines and the whoosh they make when they pass by. Hey, Huang, hopefully I said your name reasonably correct. Thanks for dropping in. We're just kind of chilling here. I think as the title said, this is live stream. I do these weekly on Wednesdays, or I try to do them weekly on Wednesdays. I haven't done one in a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, thanks for coming through. And it looks like your message showed up in the chat overlay there, so that's cool. I don't know, like I said, I'm streaming to like 3 places at once at the moment, and I don't know if Twitter even collects chat or if there's a way to even make that happen. Ciao, what's up? How are you? We're just chilling. I had asked the question earlier, and I'm pretty sure what you're gonna say, but like I'm doing some intro content here, or putting this app together for some intro NgRx content on YouTube, and want to do some more. Want to see if it do some more advanced content also. It's good taking a break. I hope to take some more breaks at some point, so we'll see. And even still, yes, even still have to there's the break taking breaks, and then there's the recovery from the taking a break. So okay, so service, product details, product service. But yes, good to be back at it. Okay. How can I introduce this product service without NgRx effects and not make it too okay? Well, we'll leave the, I think I'll leave the product service there for now, but maybe just not do anything with it yet. And then we'll go in here and we'll use some of this. We got products reducer. Why do I have products feature in here? Okay. So we need selected current product ID. String or null. I use current. I think active is maybe a little more descriptive. Can't do what? Ciao. Oops, no, 3 L's. Export. Select active product. Select active product ID and select product. And this one will be select. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm still in the phase of putting the app together, and then I'll kind of break it down from there. To break it down from there to go through or build up the example anyway. Product ID. This is probably a number. Can I even do that number or no? That seems weird. Items. Select current product. Products. Okay, so then we're back here. I think that's all I need for the state anyway. Oh, I do need a separate action here. This is why you should split up your details. Oops, it should be product details page. Now, I always run into this where I could kind of locate the actions, put the actions as close to where they're being dispatched as possible. But with the way that the app is kind of structured, I don't want to deviate too far from that. So I'm still putting them in the shared state and using enter details versus this could be enter products or details page enter or something different like that. But as long as it's event based, I think it will be solid there, because I want to dispatch that from in here. So let's see. And I didn't add anything to that, so oh, question. What are people's preferences for props using this syntax? Product ID number. There's a couple of ways. I don't know how many people actually use the different ways you can do props within actions, and like maybe this could be a quick video or something also. But you can do props this way, where you use the props helper there, and you can also do them this way. Oops. Product ID number. I believe that's the current way to do it. It's more of a callback, and then you can call the action, enter details that way instead of this way, where it has to be enter details product ID in one. But you do have to be a little more explicit when you do the object. So I don't know if people have a preference for, or if people even know. I know there's one person that does, but he does everything hardcore in NgRx. So there's that. But I'm gonna roll with the first option here. And we're gonna use that one here. 1 to 3 arguments the second way, anything more than that. 1 to 3 arguments the second way, anything more than that the first way. Yeah, I got you. So this is where we get into whether you want to use snapshots or observables with the router. I like to use param map pipe map. I know you can use snapshots with the router, but I tend not to use them. I think it mixes things up. Import map. I wish we could create, well, I'm pretty sure there's a way to create RxJS vanilla examples like this, but I haven't found a good way to do that yet. Okay, so here's another one. We can do this a couple of ways. We can do a tab here and say product ID. Hey, Bob Zorzin. I am working on a sample app for NgRx, another sample app that kind of gives people a gentler introduction. It's more than a counter, and it kind of builds off of the Angular getting started. So it'll be something that's kind of familiar if you've gone through that exercise before or gone through the Angular getting started, and kind of give you a way to kind of transition between the two. If you see how that, if you know how that one works, then you'll see how this one works. So I'm kind of just working through the example at the moment. So this will be product. And what am I missing here? Object is possibly no. Yes, that's true. Yeah. If I do this, will it still make me do? Okay. Have I ever worked with Akita? I have not. Well, not other than looking at the examples. I actually looked at the Akita project last week. Wink, wink. And I saw that they introduced a concept of effects in Akita, and that looked like, and they've introduced, I guess, a couple of things. They've introduced effects and actions. So let's go look at the Akita docs real quick, because I thought it was interesting. Docs, single store. And this kind of looks like component store, except for without the updates, without the you're stuck with a Nikita issue at work. I won't be much help there, but you're welcome to drop it in the chat, and maybe somebody in the chat can help. Where is it? Hey, you can drop it in here. Depending on what it is, I can tell you what I think. And we can go, oh, there it is, effects. So ng effects looks similar. Navigation effects, setup actions, create actions, that looks familiar. And even the structure for those effects looks the same. So we have, I would say we have successfully infiltrated we have successfully infiltrated Akita. But yeah, Bob Zorzin, either drop your question in the chat here, or I would suggest, have you joined the Angular Discord? Possible to disable the Chrome Redux extension from reading the Akita stores. Okay. You want to disable it. So you want to, from reading the Akita stores. Why would you want to do that? I'm interested now because this may be applicable to NgRx some kind of way. Why would you want to disable those? Disable it from reading anyway. You want to, oh, maybe the question is, you want to be able to connect to the Redux plugin can just plain text to read our Akita stores. We hold some production data and such. I see. So do you want to filter, do you want the data to be there and not be able to, do you want it to be encoded, or do you just not want it to be there at all? Because there's ways you can do that with the Redux plugin. I don't know if Akita DevTools support those, but I know it's possible. Okay, where was I? Store dispatch. Okay, we got the 2 ways we can do this. We got the subscribe. Well, no, I wouldn't say there are 2 ways. There's like 100 ways probably. We can do the store dispatch. Another option would be to do another map. Product ID. Still want to be able to use the Akita stores like normal, but it would be nice if it wasn't quite that easy to read all the stored data from the browser. Okay, so let's dive into the, like I said, I can use NgRx as a lens, and then you can maybe parse that out from here. But well, let's see what's in the Akita DevTools, because they may support this already. Functionality, store config. Where's the DevTools? Are there DevTools? Akita prod mode, deep freeze. Okay. As you can see, I'm unfamiliar here, but server side pagination, enhancers. There it is, DevTools. Options. Disallow only. Okay, so this may be what you can use is the actions. Well, no, Akita doesn't use actions. So how does the data make it into the store, into the DevTools? I'm guessing Akita like combines these all into one thing and pushes them over that way. But if there should be some actions. Some action has to reference that into the store itself, but I would say maybe you can use the actions blacklist to filter out the particular actions that you don't want to show up in the DevTools. We have something similar to that in the store DevTools. We call them it's either the action sanitizer. I think action safe list is what it is. Yeah, action safe list and actions block list is what. Can you turn on dark mode on the website? We don't have dark mode yet. So somebody's gonna have to shoot us a PR for that one. I don't know how much of an effort to take to do that, but it is something I want to do though, is to add dark mode. I would like to have dark mode in the docs, please. And maybe it's not that big of an effort because of the colors that we have already. So I'm gonna open an issue. I'll open an issue after the stream is over for dark mode, and then we'll see if anybody bites on it, or maybe it's something I can do on stream also. Yes, I am. This is on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Streaming straight to Twitter at the moment. I don't know what the interactions are for Twitter streams. But yes, you probably can't see the. I'm not doing any relaying from the other chat, so you'd have to see it. You can see it in the overlay, I think, if that's still working. Yeah, there you go. You'll see them in the overlay, but not in the chat because they're coming from other places. And I don't know if I want to do that whole part yet, where it's like mixing all the things. So, but yes, actions, and I think these are actions safe list in NgRx is actions blacklist in Akita. So you can use that. Hopefully, okay, cool. I know we had an issue with one of the links going to a site that had been taken over by some unsavory material, so I definitely didn't want to do that. But yes, this is how you can filter out some of those things of being included in the DevTools, like you said, production data, or things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna diverge here really quickly and see if we can see that in these DevTools or in this app here. Because I know it worked at some point. So let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. If we go into router module.forRoot here, okay, no, it's not in there. It's in instrument. Actions, safe list. Or well, which one do I want to use? Actions block list, maybe? Okay, and let's see which action I want to filter out. Let's see if I can filter out this one, products page enter. So if I filter out, man, where did the time go? Filter out this action, and then we go back here and open up the DevTools here. Let's go to Redux. Okay, so cool. You see, I don't have that action that was dispatched when I entered this page here, but you do see that the state has changed with the products that were loaded there. So I think that's what you're looking for, but let's verify just to be sure that that change actually caused that. So, or if I just happen to not do it that time. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I just loaded them. Products. Am I on the products page? Okay, products list. Let's make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, this is my overlay, so that's not it. Init. All right, let's see if this actually works or not. Products, product list component. All right, let's take that out altogether. Okay. Well, that was weird. Actions, block list. String or array actions to be hidden, shown in the monitors. Okay, even though I had an empty array there, it still did it. Let me make sure my products reducer starts out as empty. Okay, so that is correct. Okay, so it works, but even though it's a little weird, I think. But what you want to do in the, like I said, in here, if I change this to actions block list and put that one in there, then I don't see the action being dispatched, even though it got reduced by the store. And I think we can verify that in the products reducer anyway, because we'll should still hit this enter. Yeah, we still hit this enter action. What the current state was and when we're loading in those products. But we did not see the action there, so hopefully that helps you to see how to filter out actions within the NgRx store or using the Redux Devtools. So got a little tip in there. I did end up using the action parts, but found that I hadn't disabled the module import Angular on production. Okay, cool. Yes, if you don't want the DevTools in there altogether, then you need to disable it altogether. So, okay, so let's see. We got products here. And we'll wire this up and I think we'll call it there. So this will be product. Yeah, no problem. Googling all kinds of weird stuff today. Let's see, we should change this to products selectors. Select current product. Well, hopefully I helped you find some type of answer. Or I just gave you error current. Oh, yes, got it. This should be async as product. Cool. I wonder if it'd be taboo for me to do a video on a key. That they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making videos. What do you mean? Okay, now I know what I missed here. I dispatched the action, but I didn't update the store. So this would be enter details, state. But yes, you should join the Angular Discord. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat here. Do I officially work for Angular? No, I am a GDE. I don't work for Angular, but I am a GDE. And in case you didn't know already, I am one of the maintainers on the NgRx project, which is not a competitor to Akita, by the way. I'll just throw that out there as an additional tip. Discord.gg/Angular. But yes, I do work in the Angular community. A GDE is just a recognized, it's like a recognized accomplishment that let's take a step back. GDE stands for Google Developer Expert, and Google Developer Expert in Angular. So that means that I've been around the community long enough to make, I've done enough in the community. I'm going to switch here because we're going to wrap up here. GDE means that I have done enough in the community to make a good impact, and they have recognized me as a person in the community that has done so. So it gives you, you get some level of access to what's going on with Angular, and they support you in like your efforts to continue to impact the community. So that's where I'm at. But yes, anybody can be, let me put that out there also. Anybody can be a GDE. You just have to contribute things to the community to do so. So there are many areas that you can be a GDE in, Angular being one of them. They have like general web technologies. There's Google Maps, GDEs, Firebase, Flutter, tons of them. So yeah, so there's that. And let's see, I think we've gotten to where we want to be today. Yep, Chow is also a GDE who was in the chat. Shout out to Chow. Nest.js core team also, Chow is. Okay, I'm gonna switch back here really quickly just so we can see this working. The details page working. So we click on that and go back to products. Chow, yes, Chow, you should put that in the you should put that in your bio. Chow Tran, GDE Nest core team member, and the person who wants dark mode everywhere. Use light mode when coding. I think you might be in the minority there. I've seen a few people who use light mode, but they use it like it's like the theme that they're using. Maybe that's just a theme that they're on at the time. So hey, what did I miss? Thank you for the sub. I missed the name, and I think that was one that came through on YouTube, so appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. I've only ever seen one using light mode when developing. Yeah, as you can see, my VS Code setup here, theme is pretty stock, I must say. On the person who wants better contrast, there you go. And yeah, nothing wrong with wanting that better contrast. Oh, didn't press it. Okay, accidentally pressed the button on the headphones there. Cool. Let's switch back here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if one of my favorite streamers is going to come online here on Twitch anyway, so I'll have somewhere to raid after this. Maybe we'll just raid Flory or White Panther, one of those two. We'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming through in the chat. So it was a good stream, I think. Let's see if we can get the Twitch up here. I like dark mode when coding because I think it is good for my eyes. You think or you know? It's got to be one of the two. So let's see. Hopefully my thing is muted here. It is not. I don't know if she is. There you go. About to bounce or not, but we'll see. I guess I should go to the stream manager here and do it. You said read and watch this. I guess you're gonna share a clip or something. Nanny Wiggins. Nanny Wiggins. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up here. I'm trying to find somebody to raid. Maybe we'll raid Flory. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Guess you cannot share links. Oh, probably. Those are probably somewhere buried in my Twitch settings there. So yeah, let's see. Oh, is this muted? I don't want my own audio to come back through. But thanks, excuse me, Nanny Wiggins. Appreciate that. Hopefully that's just hopefully I know you on Twitter or somewhere else by some other name, but let's see. Cool. So yeah, looks like the name came up here. Oh, I'm gonna give a few shout outs here also. Thanks to Chow for coming through. I should be able to share. I think that this is his YouTube channel. I always like to give shout outs and stuff at the end. So yeah, there we go. It looks correct to me. Shout out to you, Chow, who has a YouTube channel, does a lot of Nest stuff. Thanks to the rest of you for coming to hang out in the chat. And I'll be back next week, same time on Wednesday, to hack on some more stuff. And then we'll see how much we can turn in these streams into some videos. But with that, we'll call it and we'll see ya.